With a bold quiver of his magnificent mustache, Mario let loose a hearty sneeze. A single grain of sand had flown along the warm wind and tickled the hero's nose. It wasn't long before Mario and Tippy found the source of the sand, the old desert. Along the endless sun-baked expanse, Mario and Tippy continued their search. Chapter 1-3 The Sands of Yold. I love that name, Yold. Goodbye, pages. Didn't Old Man Watchet say something about there being some ruins around here? The Pure Heart can't be far now. We better not waste any time. Alright, let's get going. So this is the Old Desert, Chapter 1-3. Boing, boing. We can kill these guys in one hit now. Ow. Boing, boing, boing. Yay. Ooh. This is a speed flower. Temporarily speeds up time.
Whee! I'm so hyper! Run for your life into Zombie's room! Oh my god! Ah! We can kill it. Yay! Insanity! Yeah.
Well, that was fun. So these are clefts, and we recognize them, don't we? From good old Thousand Year Door shenanigans. You got a squig card. Well, that didn't work. Bye. Oh, hey, it's a boomboxer. We got a card for him in the last episode. Anyways, I feel like it's worth pointing out, this place is actually a little bit of a maze. And if you know what you're doing, I already know for a fact I've skipped out on something, like, what you're actually supposed to end up doing. But I'm gonna play this the legit way, as if, because I also don't even remember what I'm actually supposed to do. I just remember it has something to do with something that we've already passed in this place. So yeah, there's that. I legitimately don't actually remember what I even need to do, but, like, I remember it has something to do with something we passed. I've said this already, basically. Boing. Ah! Stupid butt thing. So it seems you can only kill... Ugh! Alright, see this? How he has things around him? That means he can flip as well. And that's a neat thing. And also, there's an arrow on this rock that wants us to go this way. So let's go this way. Freaky. And also, pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna get hit, so let's just do that. While I go down this long expanse of nothing, I kinda wanna talk about Tippy right now. Because I will fully admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Tippy, and she's kind of like meh as far as most characters go. The old signpost, find ye the tall red palm tree of fortune, and leapeth under its branches 10 times. Yeah, so the red palm tree that I passed while going in super speed up mode was the thing that I was mentioning before. Anyways, Tippy here is like, I'm not entirely sure I really like her that much as a character playing through this game again. Cause like, she's just kind of to me. Like, she feels characterless and emotionless. But unlike someone, say, Fee, who was entertaining in that way, Tippy just kind of feels like, she's a bland character. I have horrible... Oh, I just killed him. I was gonna say I have horrible aim. But there's nothing really else over this way. Just kind of showing that out. So let's make our way back. Haha, that guy, stupid. Wait, what was that? It's a shell. You got a courage shell. This shell briefly reduces the damage you take by half. Well, I have too much, so let's get rid of this dry shroom. I'm not getting you this time. Here we are, under the red palm tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Yay! And you can do that without even needing to read the signpost. So, if you know what you need to do, you can just activate this immediately. Fun! Okay. So yeah, I don't know. there are things that are done with Tippy later in this game that make her more interesting, but at the moment, she's just really... I would say she's not a very good character. At least in terms of, like, the team making them interesting in any way. Your HP is low, you're critical! Use a Shroom Shake. Alright, fine. Items. Shroom Shake. Voila! I have been healed. Let's go on that big polygonal path. But yeah, as I was saying, Tippy's just... At the moment, she really feels like a bland character to me. And speaking of characterization, remember when Throw talked to us? Yeah, that's never gonna happen again. And that's one of the things that bugs me about the other pixels in this game. As opposed to the partners from other Paper Mario games, the pixels don't... They're more items. They're like glorified items rather than actual characters in this game. Anyway, use Throw to do that. But yeah, like, Throw is... He doesn't talk anymore. He never says anything anymore. And that's... That one moment we had with him was the one moment in the game where he has any semblance of a personality. And I that's one of the things that does kind of bug me about this game, is that... Is that it doesn't really have a lot of the personality in some ways that the other Paper Mario games do have. Ow. It has personality in completely different ways, but not in terms of the partners. Because they're really just, they're not like the partners from past games. And I mean, that's really only that's not even necessarily a complaint that you can only have if you played the other past games, because you see these characters who have a personality, and then that personality never gets used, so it's like, what the heck? Why doesn't it ever get used? Anyways, if we do all this, and don't fall off, we can go in this pipe! Yee! Also, it's worth mentioning, if all goes well, and if this game actually does run at it, this video is gonna be in 60 frames per second. So that's exciting. And all subsequent videos should be in 60 frames per second. Unless, of course, like I just said, the game doesn't run at 60 frames per second, in which case it's kind of pointless to do that. You know, there's just coins in these regular boxes. But there are other blocks in here that have other things in them. So let's try and hit them. Sometimes it's a little tricky navigating in the 3D space with the way it works, but it's not the worst. Ooh, money. I don't care if I get hit. But that's what happens if that meter runs out. You just take 1 damage, and then the meter restarts. So it's really not the worst thing in the world, especially if you have a lot of health. But yeah, that's that. So all that really had was money. But hey, money's good. We need to buy stuff. In we go. Grah, googly! So you're the lad sticking this stashy in me boss's business. Hello. The door is so scared it runs away. You shouldn't have crossed the count. Now I'm gonna have to get chunky on you. You're one of Count Black's thugs, aren't you? I love that pose. Oh, Chunks is me name, and I'm no common thug, lass. I thug for the Count of Counts, Count Black himself. One word from me, Blacky boy, and I can come make you feel some hamage. Hamage? Make that damage. Whatever then. Not that it matters a pinch of stew in a sandstorm. You're a goner. Do you even know what Count Black is trying to do? Gah! Me boys using powers and whatnot to bring back some order to this here world. An enemy o' Black be an enemy o' mine. They all get chunked. This O Chunks is a lot scarier than the other enemies we've faced so far. Really? Well, I mean, I guess all we fought are Goombas and Squigs. Maybe you should use my power to investigate him when we start the battle. No, I'm not. Enough is enough already. It's time to thunder down and from on high and deliver a beating of the ages. Chunk on it! Alright. Let's just bounce on him and avoid getting bounced on ourselves. Ah! He grabbed me! Ah! I don't even remember this attack. Ow. All that did was 1 damage. Amazing. Alright, let's grab. Maybe I can grab him. I can! Aha! I guess that's an easy way to stun him. He belches when he lands. Alternatively, you can just jump on him regularly. He's not very hard. He's just a simple mini-boss, really. Yay! I don't think I ever really used to use throw in this battle anyway. I could... Oh, no, he grabbed me. I guess that's the danger of not using throw. He can do this and make you waste your time. But then again, who wouldn't want to miss these moves? I'm chunked! Me chunks, you failed me. I got pummeled and you barely switch a row. Hey, what kind of strange little man are you? This strange little man is none other than the legendary hero, Mario. Maria, eh? Did not name ya, but I can bet your baby I remember that. His name's not Maria, it's Mario. You remember this, Maria? If you didn't look like such a wee toddler, I wouldn't have taken it so easy on you. But hey, I have to give it up for your effort, so let's call it a tie. You better get some chunks of your own for next time, though, eh? While you're at it, why don't you work on that funny stash of yours, Maria? Till we meet again, eh? Chunks away! He's like a weird version of Wario. Did you understand a word of what that goon was saying? Well, my accent might have been so bad you probably didn't. Hey, here's the thing I've been waiting for. I knew there was going to be some sort of thing that happened on the left side of the screen after you entered a door. I just didn't remember when. Ooh. Just wanted to check. Sometimes it's worth checking. Other times it's not at all. Percheth ye atop the distant platform of blue, and following is for the eyes of the hero only. Gaze at east side of the signpost. You just want to complicate things, don't ya? There we go. Press minus and 1 at the same time to make something of interest happen. Alright, so blue thingy, minus and 1. Is that all that's in this room? Nope, they're blocks. Yay. Alright. Alright, let's go find this blue thingy and do the thingy that the thingy wants us to thingy. I love the music in this game. Paper Mario music is... No matter how you think about any Paper Mario game, even Sicker Star, which is a very, like... I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, but it's definitely at least polarizing. Like, there are people who love it, there are people who despise everything about it. Personally, I'm one of the ones who enjoy it for what it is, but it's definitely an incredibly flawed game, and I will not deny this. There are so many flaws with that game, it's impossible to deny at least one of them. No matter how you feel. Here's the distant blue platform. Again, if you don't really need to go to the left thing, but unless you remember pressing minus and 1, then yeah. There we go. Yeah, that looked like crap on my capture. Oh, hey! That was silly. I really hope that captured okay. Might have just meant the capture. Anyways, that's this for this chapter. Should I finish what I was saying? Either ways, all I was saying is that the Paper Mario series, no matter how you look at any game, the Paper Mario series is fantastic music all around. So, yeah, that's all I was saying. Anyways, see you guys next time for more Super Paper Mario, where we take on the next chapter. Bonk! Also, I love that there's a crystal stars there, or at least they look kind of like crystal stars. End of chapter! Yay!